Finals time!
Woo!
Okay, so we're finally in the finals.
I mean, I like that pun that you made there. And the finals will be between Meow, who we just saw a while ago with a very aggressive lineup, and Zabiii,
who defeated another aggressive player, Alan Poggi.
So let's see if he can do it again with a similar lineup. So Zabiii, what do we know about him, Joy?
I don't know. I think you know more about him. I usually see him around fireside gatherings like this. Haven't really spoken with him much, but I think he's still in school, right? Studying.
Yeah, I think that he's kind of a younger kid, but haven't seen him around too much. But definitely on ladder, I see him grinding quite a bit because I have him on my friends list from the last Tavern Hero.
Yes, this probably is his breakout
performance.
Huh?
Love it.
Also, Meow. I haven't heard of Meow recently in any local tournaments. So two new faces defeating a lot of good names out there. Zabiii coming up with 2 control decks with Jade Druid and his Waygate Mage. And,
Quest Mage is not something we see too often here, but the first match will be good old Smork.
Well,
I guess there was some miscue here. Maybe that's not exactly.
Maybe one of them is the band.
Or somebody queued the wrong deck. So debated. We're not gonna see a Pirate Mirror, guys.
No smorking.
Unlucky.
But those are the decks for. We were talking about Zabii's deck, Waygate, Jade, and then he has. I think that's aggro. You saw the pirates. I think it's token or paladin, an aggressive paladin. So 2 aggressive ones and 2 controlling. The paladin's not that controlling though.
Yeah, that's a bit of an interesting choice. These days we're more used to seeing lineups that go either full control or full aggro, but you definitely tag a Druid on there somewhere because Druid is just like a kill-all class these days.
Druid control or not, Jade or aggro, you still ban it.
Absolutely. So it looks like the correct matchup has been queued up now, and whoever was the bottom player must be really sad because his opening hand last thing was really, really insane, and this is looking a bit lackluster now.
Upgrade Mortal Strike and Arcanite Rebirth. Things you don't want. Okay, yeah, most likely mulligan all of them. And he does see the Fiery Winx.
I don't think it's actually not going to do that much towards winning in this game if you don't have the minions to back it up.
No 1-draw for Meow, but he has the coin, so there's a 2-drop into a 2-drop.
Yeah. So the weird thing is that because Meow's play is better against a minion start, and Zabiii actually has a weapon start. Now Zabiii actually has something to do with his following turns, and Meow is gonna feel awkward about playing Rockpool Hunter right into the War Axe. So
Zabiii though drawing another weapon, another Arcanite Reaper. So no pirate this time around, and he can't really dual wield. And even if he could, the next weapon is 5 to cast.
Yeah, just a handful of burn from Zabiii. If you were to liken it to a mage, basically this hand is Fireball, Fireball, Frostball, Frostball.
Okay, so just going to face and on top. Or there is actually merit in not armoring up because you do have Mortal Strike in hand.
Yeah, but I mean, basically, Jamie has really no choice in this kind of hand. It's really, really sad. He can do nothing but go face with this kind of thing. Like, trying to clear every minion will not work because eventually Meow can play 2 to 3 minions in one turn, and then they will start smorking you down. So Noble Sacrifice is gonna eat so much damage.
Yeah, doing a lot of work. That's 4 damage. Good thing he didn't.
Wow, actually just gonna drop the Mortal Strike here. I didn't mind the Spellbreaker that much, but I guess he wants to save it for something like Spike Ridge Steed.
Yeah, but Spike Ridge. Any big taunt and just just a smork, maybe for the lethal. Righteous Protector, a very irritating card.
Yeah, especially for
right
Pirate
now.
Warrior.
Yeah.
And
Especially
Zabiii
right
just
now.
has no counterplay to this. Sure, he can play the captain and then
get patches.
out, but it's too little too late here, and that's really, really unfortunate.
So hero power? No, just mark it up. You gotta go when you gotta go.
Yeah, well said. You gotta go and you gotta go. I definitely agree, but it's just not gonna be enough here. He just doesn't get there. Plus, the Bone Mare is gonna come down later and kind of taunt something up.
And finally, the Rockpool Hunter from the opening hand will finally see play. Where is it gonna drop? The 4/3?
Could be though.
Yeah, just to buff up the. Yeah, okay,
sure.
it does go to 4/3.
I mean, this way, like, you want to clear both of those minions, and now they both become high priority threats. But yeah, this is just over.
How can you live here? You can't.
Spellbreaker plus hero power still dies the Blessing of Kings, I think. So
yeah, okay. So GG it is for Zabiii. Just don't know it yet.
That's a very interactive game right there.
Looks like he knows it. Looks like he knows it's the end, and that's it for our first round. And quick matches. We probably see a Druid ban, but looking at the lineup of what do you call this, Meow, would you leave a Jade Druid alive there?
Even if you're very aggressive, like Meow's lineup, which is supposedly good against Jade Druid, I still think it's correct to ban Druid because Druid has so much high roll potential that you just cannot leave it up. So
just ramp into that 1/5 spreading pulsating flag.
The fact that Druid gained such a powerful anti-aggro card means that it's able to contest any archetype of deck these days.
Especially if you actually build it in an anti-aggro build and just rely on the big Jades. But right now, the Jades actually can survive even if you geist them in the what they call this control matchups. Now, looking at a new card here, in addition to the pirate list, the Forge of Souls may actually see some play here.
Yeah, so the interesting thing about Forge of Souls, I've actually talked to Sintalol about the card, and he's considered probably the best Pirate Warrior player in the world. The guy who was playing Pirate Warrior before patches came out. And he doesn't like the card because he says it's quite anti-synergistic with what you want to do as Pirate Warrior, because you don't want to keep it in your opening hand. You don't want to be drawing cards. You just want to get to your win condition, which is...
You just want to
develop early.
Tempo up, right?
Yeah.
Because it is a value card. Oh, patches on the draw.
Oh my goodness. Very unlucky Pirate Warrior draw. You hate to see that.
No turn 1 or no 1 drop, no 2 drop, and now at the second turn with the coin, patches comes out.
So I feel like it can be just dropped down now, because when is it getting better?
This is just sad for Zabiii right now.
Yeah, the thing with holding patches for Pirate Warriors, it's not as good as holding it with Shaman, because you can't combo it with Flame Tongue immediately or with Bloodlust immediately like Shaman can. All you can do is just hope to get it down with Captain. But
yeah, exactly.
I don't think he has the time for that, but it looks like he's just gonna go and wait.
Maybe to look for a more interesting target. Maybe a good trade is somewhere out there, like that totem.
Alright, sure. At least patches can kill something now, but oh my gosh, this is...
Dread Corsair?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be...
Blood Racer into patches?
Yeah, sure. And then he coins Arcanite and then plays Dread Corsair, so that's something of a curve. But Meow has devolved to deal with these pirates.
If he does, next turn would be point Arcanite into Dread Corsair, yeah. And then maybe Bloodsail Cultist afterwards if his pirates survive. Because we do see a devolve on the other side of the board. Devolve and a Maelstrom there. Devolve very good against the pirates, turning into the into cute 1/1 creatures
Yeah.
that skateboards. Did you see the? You were talking about cute animations there.
Yeah.
I think I wanted to craft that little 1/1 penguin.
So I do like Portal and Jade Claws here from Meow because it sets up 3 minions on board. Okay, Flame Tongue plus Jade Claws I don't like as much because now the
because,
Flame
yeah.
Tongue gets less value overall. And thinking about Portal, it's actually just not that good of a card in the matchup because it hardly kills anything on its own because the Pirate Warrior minions tend to have higher health.
Yeah, you
Except
just
for when
you just kill patches and then the 2/1. What's that? Blood Cell Cultist?
Yeah, Nazal's First Mate and Patches are the only things that Portal kills naturally, so not sure about that. So now, Zabiii might actually have a window to get back into this,
so
just taking the
it,
Flame Tongue kill for free, and then he can opt to hold on to these minions so that he can play them both in the same turn and get the guaranteed buff. I like this.
So, not going for the Arcanite Reaper play, not going, just more board control for now. Less on the aggro right now for Zabiii. So both of these aggressive decks are using their cards to stall for that advantage, which is what you usually do for.
Right, so now this is a really insane turn for Zabiii. He goes Captain Coin Cultist and gets the Corsair for free. So despite his super slow start, he's going to be able to clear the Taunt Totem and the Primal Fin, put down 3 minions, and just completely wrest control back of the board. So Meow has to get quite a good
answer for that.
Yep.
And will it be a devolve?
Devolve into Hero Power
Maelstrom?
Portal. Yeah, I think it's likely to clear many things combined with the Jade Claws and the 2/1/1. So I like that better than going for Doppel Evolve this turn.
Okay, devolve into...
Oh, Lorewalker Cho will put a
Lorewalker.
portal back in Meow's hand if he plays it, so I don't want to see that come down.
Yeah, and Maelstrom Portal buffs that one unless you kill it with the...
I think he's just
with all the
gonna
creatures.
play the thing and then kill off the Worgen with his Jade Claws and the 1 health.
And the 3/2 actually draws a card. So, not that good of a devolve for Meow there.
Yeah, I mean, quite unlucky, but he's still in a good position if he plays thing from below.
Will you evolve here? Because you're going to give away evolve.
Yeah, I think you save it for the Doppelgangster. It's just too good.
Oh, yeah.
So he's actually going to leave up the Worgen. If he's killing the Worgen, he should, weapon
he should
first. Yeah.
attack with his
Makes
weapon
way
first
more
for
sense
that.
this way.
Okay. Bit of a damage on our little bear there. I mean panda. Excuse me. No pirate for the Bloodsail Cultist this time around, with Leroy Jenkins the only card, an only creature card on Zabii's hand, so that's not going to suit me. No. Also no creature, but that is another 4/3 charger, which should be able to clear all the taunts here.
Yeah, still an awkward spot for Zabiii because the thing against Shaman is that when you leave up these small minions, it's so difficult to deal with them without something like a Rusty Hook, which is definitely out of the question from this early game, and the Shaman is able to get so much value from something like Flame Tongue. We see it's not in hand from Meow here, but this seems like a prime opportunity to go for Doppel Evolve. I don't think you mind giving your opponent an Evolve too much.
The Evolve doesn't work that much well on the opposing side. Okay,
I
so
mean,
2 to the face and that Evolve?
I know a player called 2 to the face. Anyway, yeah, I do like the Doppel Evolve here. Seems like he's not in danger of dying. He's at 25, so...
He's thinking of using his Jade, but why would you use a Jade at this turn?
I think he's just thinking about not giving an Evolve to the opponent, but we know that Pirate Warrior doesn't even run that many minions to begin with, so...
And
that's what I would really like to see this turn.
if you play Evolve this with the Cho in hand, do you give the Evolve as well. If you're the one controlling it.
I think that the choke goes off before the effect of the spell does. So yeah, I think so. But
it's
it
when
seems
when you play, not like the Wild Pirate Master,
seems
which is
super
after.
weird to me. He's just giving the
He's
Pirate
giving
Warrior
time.
a portal. A portal is so much better for the Pirate Warrior than
Oh.
an evolve. So yeah, I'm not quite
Okay.
sure what happened here. I think that now Zabiii can take the opportunity to just
Yeah, just give him the portal back.
jam face.
Not even giving the portal back. And
Yeah,
leaving
it's
the
a
Dread
bit
Corsair.
strange. So I guess he wants to save Corsair for the same turn as Cultist because
Okay,
he doesn't
yeah.
really
So he
get there with
wants
the
to-
damage in hand. But Meow, if he still doesn't go for this Doppel Evolve, I'll be
Okay,
yeah.
there we go.
Here we go. So
More creatures turning to the end. This is
notably
won't come.
0 taunts. It's quite an important
okay.
thing. So now, yeah, Meow doesn't have Bloodlust, so he doesn't set up lethal here.
Forge of
So-
Souls, the card you mentioned. What will it fetch? Another 5/5? He already had the Arcanite Reaper.
Yeah,
already, right?
and I
So-
guess the other axe is the only thing left.
Yeah.
And it's quite irrelevant here because he never has the time to play it.
He does have. Yeah.
But
Okay, the other. Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah,
both the
because he
axes.
pretty much had nothing else to do there. What I mean is he doesn't have enough time to play
exactly.
both Reaper.
Mm.
It's just the game is gonna end very
Yeah.
soon here. So no Bloodlust in hand. So Meow really needs to make space on the board to try and roll Punt Totem. Interestingly, his totems will be buffed by the Adult Grizzly. That's pretty cute. So.
Okay. And.
So he deals 16 to the face this turn.
How much does Zabiii have in hand right
not
now?
a
6, 12 damage.
He actually gets
He
there
got-
with
he
Leroy
has
Immortal
lethal,
Strike,
right?
so
Lethal, yeah.
that's not a taunt totem, and that means
So
Zabiii, despite the
that's,
really awkward start, is gonna take the game. I'm
Yeah.
certain that this is because the evolve came way too late. Imagine if this board had come down a previous turn. Of course, Meow would have had lethal by now, so that I think that Meow really could have played this a ton better. So. And
Okay.
Zabiii showing good restraint with when to combo the Corsair with the Cultist,
Exactly.
playing them on the same
exactly.
turn, so it's more awkward for
So-
the Shaman to deal with both.
And
So-
also utilizing the buff for the weapon there, when actually is quite crucial for that game. So both aggro players on the soft side at the start of that game, coming out guns blazing afterwards with the quick flurries at the end. Now we're going to the next match quickly, as quick as the other one ended. This is Meow's going for his token, and the Zabiii is playing his Warlock with the Skelemancer. The
Right, yeah,
combination
this
I mentioned
Paladin
earlier.
is very interesting build. I feel like it's really greedy to keep a 4-drop here when looks like he's going to be coining out double ones.
I don't think he kept the
kept the
5-drop.
Megasaur,
He mulliganed for it.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
he
got
kept
it.
the Megasaur, right? He just dropped Finja. Well,
Ah, yeah. Okay, so he
Anyway.
kept Megasaur because he had two
Murloc,
drops.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
I mean,
that's yeah.
I find it greedy because against Shaman, you really need the early board.
You
If-
need the curve. Yeah.
If one minion gets left up, then Flame Tongue becomes insane.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right.
And then
So-
you have no Murlocs to buff anyway later, so
Mm.
he needed to look for something like Rock Pool there, even Righteous
Mm.
Protector. So, yeah, Jade Claw's gonna get quite a bit of work done. That is a great top deck from Meow there.
Okay. So we're gonna see Zabiii being punished for his mulligan here. Nope, not yet.
Yeah, well, that's off the top. And Meow
Yeah.
also not bumping the 1-3 with no respect for Rock Pool there. It's like a lot of these small decisions matter a lot because putting 1 extra damage on your Firefly doesn't matter because the Paladin damage comes in 3 or 4
that's
anyway
right.
with the Rallying Blade, True Silver, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, full clear here with a he can actually go Flame Tongue
With
or he
the-
can go Corsair and Flame Elemental, but I definitely prefer Flame Tongue coming down because
Okay.
then he can summon Patches the next
Later
turn.
on with his Bloodseer.
Right, so
Unless he
Zabiii with just
doesn't
nothing
draw
to
it.
do this turn except play Kodo.
Okay, now he gets punished.
Yeah.
Okay, turn 4, he has Megasaur, buffing probably nothing.
Yeah. Wow. That is a greedy. I mean, that is a highly unnecessary portal there. I mean, that card is so good for dealing with these little hero powers when they come out later. Like, you don't mind trading the Firefly even if it's just... It looks bad on board, but the Firefly got enough work done at this point.
The Murloc dude.
The awkward thing is that if it's actually Redemption that comes out here, so then you might have to portal because spending the patches seems a little
What do you want to do
excessive.
here first? Primal Fin?
I think I want to trade into the 1/1 first. You always want to deny Blessing of Kings on 4. So he will...
Okay.
Alright. Just preserving all the minions here. I mean... Trading and then playing Primal Fin would have had nearly the same effect, right? Because you put down 2 minions. You got the hero power, but you still have the portal in hand.
Okay, so Murloc going down again. The Murgle dude. And
So Meow really wants to roll Taunt here so he can protect Primal Fin if it comes down.
so
Oh, never
Patches
mind. Yeah,
going
that's
down?
just much better. Getting rid
Yeah.
of the weapon. I forgot Corsair has the removal effect sometimes. So
Okay. What's this he hovering over?
Primal Fin, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So just gonna trade.
So just keeping the board wide. And
As the Shaman
this
does love to do,
Zabiii
yeah.
running... nope, he's not running any...
Consecration.
usually you don't run Consecration in this an aggressive list like this.
Right. So it seems he's just gonna drop.
Skelemancer?
Stonehill seems okay if
Yeah,
there's
because
no...
Stonehill, hero power, and then maybe a
Yeah.
2-drop even.
Yeah, probably follow with a... Oh, Righteous Protector.
Righteous Protector, but they might be greedy with Bog Creeper. Even the Goldshire Footman there.
You never get the Bog Creeper with his hands, so I think it's Protector, although it dies to... Protector and Footman are essentially the
Yeah,
same.
I mean it's the same.
in this
It's
situation.
serving the
the same
purpose right now.
So Meow will be able to value trade either of them because he has some 1/2s left on board, I think, not just 1/1s.
Does he have time to actually play Bog Keeper? Because next turn it's okay. He goes for value. Just hero powers this turn.
I just wonder if
It's still
Protector would have
alive.
made him survive Bloodlust. Probably yes, but barely.
Yeah, almost.
Because it would take 3 minions to get through all the taunts on board with Protector. So
Okay, so
that's what I would have
basically-
wanted to see here.
So right now, just doing the
The full trades from Meow are a bit...
okay, because he can Primal Fin again.
Yeah, it does...
Probably that's why.
It feels really awkward, but I guess that's the right play because he has nothing else to do that turn. If not, Devolve also seems
That's
excessive
right,
when Steed
okay.
is a card and Bone Mare is a card.
Yeah, because with Primal Fin in hand and Primal Fin on board, I mean, might as well do it. It's actually what he had that turn.
So it's gonna be Megasaur here. +1/+1 is the best outcome for this. I guess Death
Divine
Rattle is
Shield,
okay.
the more going wide
It just
with Living Spores.
makes it so that you almost for sure have a minion on board to Steed. I mean Bone Mare next turn. All these buff cards are horses. It's so hard to. Ugh. Okay.
Okay, so.
So Meow, my
kinda
question is,
awkward.
where's your portal now? I mean, it would be really, really useful in this situation, especially this spell power extra damage on the Megasaur. So-
Trade something and then Flame Totem and kill the 5/4.
Yeah.
Devolve.
Devolve now to deny Death
Now-
Rattle seems the best.
Now,
Yeah.
next turn he'll be sorry
Yeah.
for that decision. You see Skelemancer, Bone Mare, Gentle Megasaur even for
Basically,
another 1/1.
it's a time bomb for Meow to draw Bloodlust at
Uh-huh.
some point because this board is not really getting smaller at any point because Zabiii doesn't run Consecrate.
Yeah.
So all Meow has to do is deny Zabiii getting a huge taunt on board
Okay.
until the time
So
comes.
he needs to basically clear the board and go wide again with his hero power. Maybe and then the the effect for Primal Totem. So he trades. Some of his creature
Bog
dies.
Reaper
Yes.
Going down now.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Can you use
Kinda
your
has
Bog
to.
Reaper now?
Yeah.
Okay, so Flame Tongue Totem, we are getting some use.
Yeah, Flame Tongue's gonna get insane value here. Meow just has to trade 3 minions into this. Yeah.
Okay.
Positioning is, I guess there's not much he could have done about it, but
Drawing into your Firefly at turn 8.
yeah. The funny thing is, it's not like Zabiii can do that much about it because the taunts all die to Flame Tongue.
Okay,
And
so
Meow is getting that incremental damage from the 2 or 3 minions he gets to push face every turn. And yeah, there's no bloodlust, but because of the sheer power of Flame Tongue and the
Primal Totem doing a lot of work this time around.
this has been such a strange game. It's like bloodlust over 3 different turns.
Can
the
he
form of Flame Tongue
bone?
Totem.
Okay, that's a good
now we're
target for Bone Mare.
talking.
Yeah.
Righteous
Or
Protector.
even
into Bone
Blessing of
Mare.
Kings. Yeah. And then just hero power. Would you
How
want
is
the
that?
Murloc?
I don't
Why-
see how that is
why
better than Bone
Just
Mare.
hero power. No, Bone Mare
I-
gives your
I
any
guess
creature taunt.
Yeah, you get an extra taunt, but like the 5/5 on board now could be more relevant. But sure.
Okay.
I mean, if he has the read, there's no bloodlust for like several turns now. I guess he just wants to have as many taunts as possible. But it's not like he's exhausting this board anytime soon.
Okay, finally a good draw for
Yeah,
Meow.
Sea Giant
Sea Giant.
absolutely locked Zabiii out of this.
Okay, why trade from the right? Because of you're gonna hero power? I would have liked
Yeah, you should trade this the
the
Murloc so that you
Murloc
can
to the
attack with
left.
the Primal Fin, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Okay, again, full 7 creature on Meow's side. Again, another Righteous Protector. This time,
He's just dead no matter what he does because of the Flame Tongue.
Flame Tongue attack. Dead, dead, dead. Yeah.
Yeah, the bounces are too powerful.
Okay, so just moving
Trade
along
as
right
long
now.
as you trade the
Zabiii
things next to the
just
Flame Tongue first,
moving
then
along.
you win.
Moving along. You can just get rid of the Divine Shield. Yeah.
I mean, sure, it's
Yeah.
the same.
It's the
but
same thing. So.
Yeah, now you trade the ones next to the Flame
You made a
Tongue.
point. Boom! Dedorino, Zabiii, with his Murloc Paladin going down, and Meow finally winning with his token Shaman.
Yeah, not much Zabiii could have done there except I think about the mulligan. It
Exactly.
If you're a paladin running no consecration, no primordial drake, there's just no comeback mechanism against the shaman.
Curve is
Essential.
very essential.
So that you
Exactly.
never let Flame Tongue stick, you never let Primal Fin stick, and suddenly the shaman has to play from their hand instead of getting free value on board, which the paladin can just never overcome. when it's
Basically,
too
his hero power would be almost just like heal for 2 instead of putting something on the board, which something that he can make use of. Oh, finally a druid! We're seeing a
Druid. May
druid.
nakalusot na druid.
Yeah.
So, Druid slipped through the
siya.
cracks and it's gonna
And
fall
look.
prey.
And
to-
look at that hand.
Yeah, the ramp fiesta with a wrath as well to
Mark
get through.
Keeper,
This
Innervate, and Nourish. They say the Murloc actually has a good win rate against a druid.
Yeah, but with this kind of hand, this is what you call the nuts from the druid.
Yes, even with the good hand from Zabiii with a curve there. I mean, first turn and then Rockpool Hunter. But look at that Markeeper and Nourish.
Yeah,
and
he
then,
gets to
the
play
Wrath as
Markeeper
well.
on turn 1, which is really, really good against aggressive decks. It gives you ramp and a body that needs some addressing. Actually
Okay,
gonna
yeah, that's okay.
Toss the Nourish
Get
there.
the ultimate
I don't really
infestation.
like that mulligan. like,
Okay.
when you have ramp, keeping Nourish
Exactly.
is just really, really good.
Because if you get another thing, I mean, if you get a big card, you can use
Well,
it to ramp
even
again.
a Doomsayer here, just everything he could absolutely ask for
Wow.
as
Okay.
a Jade Druid is
So
here.
what's he gonna do now, Zabiii?
Hero power.
Just 1 damage. Why would you want to kill the dude?
Yeah. You don't even hero power. It doesn't make a difference.
Okay, Murloc to nature. Nature's
Yeah,
face.
and meow gets to ramp up.
He wants to kill the dude. Oh, even the wild growth. Would you wild growth this turn? No.
I prefer
Mire
playing
Keeper,
the
putting
Mire
the
Keeper
3/3.
to deal with a minion that's coming down.
Next turn, you can even play wild growth with Wrath or just a hero power.
Yeah, depends on what comes out from meow, and it looks like it's gonna be righteous plus rock pool.
Why rock pool? Hero power. Rock pool is not. I mean, you could Stonehill Defender, but they are putting more creatures on board though. Yeah.
Being as aggressive as
yes.
possible is what Zabiii needs to do from this position, but
That's right.
Meow's just had such an incredible start.
Also, it gets you more chances of getting a target for Blessing of Kings on your next turn.
Right, so from Meow's perspective, Wild Growth always happens this turn because he wants to play Jade Behemoth next turn. Thing is, if he plays Wild Growth, he can't clear every single minion on board.
Okay,
but
so I think clearing the board
actually
would be
just gonna
better.
Wrath this cycle, so we would draw a second. I mean, I really don't like holding the Wild Growth there because you're not guaranteed to have something to do next turn. Yeah, he top decked the swipe, but
keeping the board clear though.
Yeah, I mean, it denies a Blessing of Kings, but if Blessing of Kings were to come down anyway, you kind of have the Wrath to clean it up, or at the very least, you play down a Jade Behemoth, start ramping up, and you can kind of stall those minions until you get to your removal.
Yeah.
And the Wild Growth just acts as like a permanent coin for the rest of your turn, so the earlier you play it, the better. And
better, you actually see the ultimate infestation already in hand there, as well as Jade Behemoth to even stall if things get a bit crowded on the turn from Zabiii. Righteous Protector.
I mean,
seeing
it
a lot
fits
of
down this curve here. I think you take it because you really want to stick something for Blessing of Kings.
Exactly. That's also a good target for Blessing of Kings as well.
Yeah.
Being a taunt and a Divine Shield. Does swipe go there or just ramp up?
Well, if Meow is sticking to his previous plan of
probably
like
just
completely clearing the board, then you would swipe, but it feels horrible here. So I wouldn't mind just like
Jade.
I mean,
Jade
now it's the correct play to swipe, right? Because
we see the Blessing of Kings there.
And you still have Behemoth for next turn, and then on turn 7 you can double ramp. But I just feel it would have been a lot cleaner if you ramped
earlier.
Last turn.
Yeah.
So
we would actually see Blessing of Kings this turn if it didn't do it that way.
True, but then a Behemoth would have come down this turn, kind of blocked it out, and then you can clean it up with a swipe later.
Yes.
So it just works out a lot better when you ramp up and provide yourselves more options with the mana.
Now he ramps up. Doing the flip-flop here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the Blessing of Kings making use of the Divine Shield.
Definitely gonna come down here. The 1/1 without the shield gonna trade into the 1/1 just to protect the shield.
The 1/1 with the turtle.
Yes, the turtle.
So Jade Behemoth or okay, Jade Behemoth, Spreading Plague, one of the cards that makes Druid very powerful this meta.
Resilient.
Yeah.
To even aggro, as if they needed another strong card, because Infestation's so powerful against control, because you got to refill, it takes the place of Auctioneer.
How would you want to debuff Spreading Plague if you had the chance?
Maybe
1/4?
1/5 is kind of insane.
That's like 3 mana.
Yeah.
Right? Well, that's like a 3/3, what do you call this? A 3/3 vanilla.
Yeah. Maybe, 4. I want to say 3, but that's just because I'm so annoyed with Druid. It might not be fair, but...
1/3 taunts. So that's basically 2/2 each for each creature. So that's actually not bad.
Chum, not the best draw here, and because of the... I mean, at least give Zabiii something to do here, but like this is gonna be a great plague or a great swipe. I mean, it's gonna be both
Okay.
actually.
Yeah, okay, so Plague first and then swipe.
Yep.
Okay,
Or
you can...
You can spirit and swipe, but like
No, yeah.
I guess the
okay.
plague isn't getting that much better, so
So, yeah,
swipe
just...
clears everything except for one minion, so I like plague swipe here. It's
That's right,
really
yeah.
insane. Like, how is Zabiii gonna deal with that?
So, Spreading Plague would be like a 5 to cast, casting 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 3/3s. 4 3 to cast minions.
yeah,
4,
it's
8,
just
12, like 4, 8, 12, 6, 3,
so
6,
he's gonna
9,
go for
12.
spirit actually here.
Okay.
Just like it doesn't matter because he
He
wins
likes
either way.
he likes
here.
clearing things. He likes
mean-
the board. He likes the board clean.
I mean, he could have played plague and then swipe, right?
Uh-huh,
And then
that's
your
right.
board is just. Oh, you
Also-
mean even his side of the board clean? You mean? Oh, okay. Well, that's
Okay.
just wrong, but I mean. All right.
Okay, Spike
You'd probably one
Steed.
of the best pickups for Zabiii here. Yeah,
Going
absolutely
face.
no reason to trade here. But
So Spreading Plague not
he
not a
attack,
good card
he
now,
protect,
though.
he infestate. Here,
The OP
so-
card of the new expansion, Spreading
Yeah.
Plague.
Look at the sheer
The
power level
value
of that.
of
like,
that. Naturalize. Okay, that's the
answer for
awkward.
Tyrion even, but
The little
There's
spice from meow there.
Yeah.
Naturalize.
and then look at the meager turn that will come from Zabiii here. Played Tyrion, just an 8 mana 6/6 Divine Shield taunt with a Death Rattle, but it's just nothing compared to Ultimate Infestation.
Okay, so can even naturalize. It's okay.
I don't think he needs to deal with it this
Yeah,
turn.
exactly. I mean, even naturalize right now is actually okay. So
Yeah, but yeah, you can go Fandral, Vate, Malfurion. That seems pretty.
Oh yeah,
sweet.
with
And
the innervate.
You
Yeah.
can even naturalize.
Mhm.
So I mean, but honestly, it doesn't matter what Meow does. Look at the difference in card and hand size, and he's not in a dangerous health total. So
So that Rallying Blade ain't gonna see play.
yeah, so I guess he's gonna naturalize the Tyrion now. Just
No, he didn't use the Fandral, so.
I mean, he
hero
still has the
powered.
mana.
Yes, he still has the mana for the naturalize. Yeah.
this doesn't matter.
Skellymancer. So Rallying Blade, the Tyrion goes 7/7. Target for BJH.
Yeah, I mean, these kind of games are just the reason why you ban Druid, you know.
You still have that 1/5. Even though he didn't cast Spreading Plague. Could have even used the, what do you call this? The little poisonous creatures
So-
even.
But what I want to say is that if Meow is still holding the naturalize this turn, then what is the reason for putting it in your deck? Because Tyrion is probably the best target you're gonna get for naturalize.
Tangled web.
And I can see the reason for not playing it last turn because he didn't have that much on board. But this turn, if it still doesn't come down, it's like,
Wow,
You
why is
know?
it there?
yeah.
More trade. And okay,
I mean,
that
this is
little
just pick your
thing.
poison for Meow. Like, how best do I kill my opponent here?
Here, kitty.
I have only about 300 different lines I can take, and they all work as Druid.
How shall I destroy?
Yeah, he's actually not gonna play the naturalize. Okay.
He's gonna trade. Okay, here's your weapon.
Man,
I am still not gonna kill you. Not yet. Dangling, playing with the food. That's
yeah,
what
playing
meows
with
do.
this. All right, we can put it that way, sure.
Is that gonna help you?
You can eye for an eye and hope for an
For-
insane misplay from your opponent.
Like a big.
Yeah, attacking
Jade.
with like an 8 Jade
Uh-huh.
Golem first. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
Zabii's
he's going for.
it. I mean, take any out you can get, right?
Uh-huh.
There's sometimes outs when your opponent misplays.
Okay, so right now that's actually 3 damage. Eye for an Eye is gonna I mean, the least damage it can do is 3 with the hero power. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
More jades.
La di da da da.
I'm gonna play this thing that'll,
Brokeback
the
Druid.
big thing that'll make the next.
Right, he
thing
goes
bigger.
for armor here because he never loses if he armors here.
Yep.
I mean, oh wait, I
exactly.
mean, joke. It's both because you have Vandal. My bad. He doesn't even have to choose.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But he doesn't hit a minion with his face.
Uh,
In fact, he might not even hit face at all to play around eye
Oh.
for MI. But
why? Why? 17 life. So scared of it.
if he does, okay, hit
You can
face.
even kill this and then kill the 8/8 with the natural lights.
Death is eternal. My turn.
Okay,
is
so he
not.
goes to 14, then he trades off the 2/2 and the
Mhm.
1/1.
Now just
Is
gonna
there-
go face now?
Yeah. I don't think there was any combination of cards that could kill from 14
From
here.
14.
Like, cause we already saw Blessing of Kings. It's like Blessing plus.
Okay, wait.
Holy
There
Land.
there is Leroy.
I mean, that's in the
And then-
deck. Well,
okay,
but, I
that's-
mean, but I guess
okay,
because
yes.
the deck lists aren't open. But
Yeah.
all right, taking another eye from an eye for an eye. I like it from Zabiii. Like,
Just go face.
get your opponent to misplay
3.
somehow.
That's another 3 damage. So just 4 off.
Hanging in there.
Well, not just 4 off because the Fandrel's there is gonna armor up. So
Yeah.
sorry, Zabiii. Meow, just finish this.
Zabiii, like, he played the game fine, but he didn't ban Druid. So that's
exactly.
kind of.
What did he ban if he didn't ban Druid?
I don't know.
He banned Mage?
Did he?
Maybe. Because
Okay.
the other cards, it's Mage, Druid. We saw the Pirate. Oh, maybe the Pirate Warrior. Maybe that's the one he banned.
Yeah, because we saw that regame at the
Yeah.
beginning. I don't know, but
So we might see the temporal game next turn. Oh no, it's over. It's gonna be
Yeah.
3-1.
yep, this is actually just
Just
Meow
game.
taking the
Okay,
whole
so
tournament. Congratulations.
Meow out of nowhere. I don't even know this person. I usually know most of the local players, but now I do know